I think structure is something that we have to truly focus on and truly always work towards getting better at. Just like I talk about, discipline is something that is an ongoing thing. You're never done, you never arrive. Structure is what makes all of this work. It's the component of discipline. It's just having structure. Structure when it comes to the gym. Structure when we're talking about real estate. Whatever it is in those two fields categories, it's going to come down to structure. You want to get swole. You want to get lean. It's structure. Formulating the workouts, formulating the meal plan, when to take the break, when to pull back. Structure, structure, structure. What's the goal? What are you even in the gym for? Structure. Investments, the rental properties, understanding your comps, understanding what's the rental comps, understanding what's the ARV, understanding is this a good deal or not, all comes from structure. What's the exit strategy? What's your exit plan? Structure, structure, structure. You have to develop structure in this game, in this world. I'm telling you guys, the sooner you can. I was late to developing structure. So it's like when I got my first property, I wasn't necessarily proud. You know, I had structure in the gym and other parts of my life. Obviously, I've been in jiu-jitsu, structure, but when it came to real estate, there was no structure. I didn't know. That's why it took so long to get the ball rolling. In my opinion, it took long for me. So with the first rental, it wasn't, yes, all right, it's done, we got it done. But I was a little angry that it took so long. And I blame me, it's on me. I didn't position myself to have structure to understand the opportunities, the potentials, how to get it done. What do I need to be studying? What do I need to look at? Who do I need to meet? The questions I need to start asking. Getting structured in becoming an investor. It wasn't there, it came later. So that's why I stress the discipline. That's why I stress structure. Those are the building blocks. Those are the components. That's where most people crumble, is when it comes to their structure and their discipline. I used to be the person that was just all over the place. It wasn't locked in. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. When I started to make the commitment, like, no, all right, I can't keep just winging it. Let's formulate a plan, execute, get a little traction. The confidence is building. Now the discipline starts building because I want more of it. Now I'm hooked. You know, my personality is an addictive personality. So once I'm seeing we're making progress here, let me tighten up even more, increase my discipline, so I can now reinforce that structure and we can keep going. That's how it works. So you're out there, and we talk all about this in the community. We talk about these things. We talk about this. I have my one-on-ones with people who are on the team. But the point of it is, the sooner you can adopt it, the sooner you can nurture it, make it a part of who you are, I'm telling you, it makes a difference. It's going to be a struggle. It's going to be setbacks, letdowns, as with anything. That's where you get the lessons from. And you take those lessons to learn, okay, where did I go wrong? Where did I make an error? Where was there a weakness in my structure? Okay, I see. Where was my discipline maybe lacking at? The lessons can give you that. That's how I have to take it. That's how I look at it. I don't harp on, okay, this is messed up. Damn, it makes me feel less of a person. I'm screwed up. I'm a nobody. That was the old version of me. I would attach self-worth to action. And I don't want you guys to do that. If I fail a bunch of times, I've had numerous failures. It's like, okay, well, that didn't work. I still know who I am. I still know what I need to do. I still know where I'm going. All right, back to the drawing board. Let's figure it out and keep going. So just want you to take that. We're gonna make this one short, but build that structure. You know, if you can only train for 1 hour a day, well, okay, I guess from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., hey, you're gonna have to go, that's gonna be a time where you're gonna go crazy. So if you gotta be at the gym at 6, That means you better be in bed early enough so when the alarm goes off at 5, you're probably gonna hit the snooze button about 2 times. All right, it's 5:15. You know you need to be out the door by 5:30 regardless. Get there at 6, you're out the door at 7, you're making it happen at work, whatever you're doing, and then you're off studying to get your rental property, or you've been doing that throughout your cardio through the whole day. You're taking your little breaks. However it needs to be formulated. If you want me to show you that, let me know. But you're having structure in getting there. And you're sticking with it with your discipline. That's how you can take control back. You have to look inside you. Can't blame anybody else. If the plan isn't working, we have to, all right, let's look at it. Let's look at each point. Keep KPIs in the business world. Key performance indicators. You got to look at these steps and see, okay, we can tighten them. Yeah, I can tighten them here. I can go harder here. I can be relentless here. And all these things is what I say to myself. So I can't harp on, it didn't work. It's like, all right, where did I screw up at? Let me get this right. All right, let me get the lesson. I have no choice. I don't have the luxury of wallowing in the grief. And you don't have that either. We don't have time for that. We just don't have the time. So I want you to get focused, but I want you to execute. How many videos is it going to take before you execute? I think that's the question. How many videos is it going to take to say, all right, let me really start implementing and getting this property together. Let me get to this gym. I know I can make it happen. It's already this summer. We were talking about this in the wintertime. But it's a mission. It's tough. It's not for everybody. It's not. And I'm only talking to those who are tired of, can you see, if your current situation, can you see yourself 5 years from now in that same situation? And if you do not want to be there, where are we going to go? What are we going to do? It starts with that structure. I'm telling you, it starts with that discipline. You have to have structure. You cannot just wing it and just see what happens. Structure is your secret weapon. And it can make you skip that line. So many people do not have structure. So let's get right. Let's get it together. As I always say, we got more on the way. If you want to go deeper in this, there's a link. Community. Reach out to me one-on-one. Whatever we need to do to get there. Let's go.